Hello, welcome to the bureau in my bedroom. My name is Brooke Oberg. I'm going to do a quick practice on my pelvic clock. This is an interesting device. I'll show it to you here, which provides you a place to place your sacrum. So this is where your tailbone should be, and then this is the two sides of your sacral bone right here. If you've watched any or one of my previous videos relating to a tight left hip capsule, you know that I've been experiencing a lot of tension and tightness on my right side, particularly in my right low back sacrum. And it's because my right sacrum is completely stuck. There's no movement whatsoever, and there should always be a little bit of movement. So this is a great way to sort of free up some tension. It doesn't get rid of my back pain, but it does help on times when I'm really stuck and feeling tight. So let's go ahead and get to work. So I'm going to lie down on my back. I'll take my pelvic clock here. Again, tailbone, the point of the triangle right on the tailbone here. So, and just to give you an awareness now, I am feeling a lot of tightness in my right low back. So I'm going to start with my hands on my two hip points. There, it's on my sacrum, not low back. And I'm going to start with some simple pelvic tilts. So I'm going to inhale, arc my low back down and forward. Exhale, posteriorly tilt. Inhale, exhale. Just sort of get things moving here. And you want to stabilize down through your feet, so you feel the hamstrings and glutes have to sort of participate. Notice as I draw my pelvis down and forward, it drags my spine down with it. And as I draw my pelvis down and forward, I try to consciously grow the front spine long, tractioning my low back. I'm going to go for about 10 more. Inhale and exhale. And exhale. I like to link my in and out breath with the movement of the pelvic tilt. As I exhale, I gently draw my pelvic floor muscles up and in. Try to keep that inner lift. Just a couple more. Feet are outer hip distance width apart, just so I have a good stability there. I'm going to do one more. Good. Now I'm going to come back to balance. I'm not going to overly arc. I'm not going to overly tilt. Find it in a more neutral state, and I'm going to go shifting side to side. Hi, Pepper. Are you wearing Coco's shoes? I'm going to keep my hips on the same line here, but I'm going to dip one hip down and then the other hip down. Side to side. And again, just to give you some awareness, I feel so much pulling, so much tightness in my right hip, especially when I reach my hips to the left. I feel a lot of stuff going on my sacrum, front of the hip there. And again, I can link my breath here. I can inhale one direction, exhale the other. I'll do 3 more like that. Stabilizing through my feet. I feel my hamstrings, glutes. I'll reverse my breath. I'll exhale left, inhale right, just for a few more times. This feels really good. Some days I do anywhere from 10 to 30 reps. I'll just do a few more on the side. Really ground down through your sacrum here. Good. Now integrate a pelvic clock. So I'll go left, down, around to my right, and up, and circle down and around and up. Inhale to circle, exhale, pelvic, posterior pelvic tilt up, ground my feet. Try to traction my low spine, low abdomen, in and up, in opposition to my pelvic tilt down with that anterior tilt. I feel a lot of cracking in my low back sacrum as I do this. I'm going to reverse my pelvic clock. I'm going to go right, down, around to my left and up. Down, around to my left and up. Really hollow your groins out. See my fingertips right by my groins. I'm really hollowing my groins. Driving my femur bones into my hips, stabilizing down through my feet. This feels so good. 3 more. 2, and last one. And then find a balance. So again, you don't want to be forward so much in your anterior tilt. You don't want to be posterior so much. So you're clenching everything, hardening your groins. You don't want that either. You want that balance between that anterior, that posterior, more neutral spine we call it, and then hug in, use the muscles to hug into that. Ground down through your right foot, pull the left knee into the chest and give it a squeeze there, trying to keep that neutral level pelvis. And we pull and press a couple times. And then try to keep your level neutral sacrum pelvis on the pelvic clock and stretch long through your right leg. Those are really nice there. Sort of helps me reset my legs and my hips. So on my right leg again, I'll take a figure 4, flex my left shin over my right thigh, pick up my right foot, and maybe hold on behind the top of my right shin bone for figure 4 pose. Couple breaths here. Try to keep pressing my sacrum in and down on that pelvic clock. And then I'll do side 2. So I'll do one little pelvic tilt, one little pelvic clock just to reset, recenter. Find neutral. That when I'm at neutral, my pelvic clock device should be flat. Should not be tilting down, up, flat. And then I'll hold on to my right knee, stabilize down to my left foot, pull my right knee in, feels good. Maybe stretch my left leg long, sustain that balance position. And then slide my left foot in, figure 4. Hips are level, tone my abdomen. And then I'll take a figure 4 pose here. So I gotta consciously press my pelvis down and forward as I take my figure 4 pose, pulling my right shin bone toward my collarbone chest. And release that. That feels much better. And there's a whole routine you can actually do on that. I'm gonna just roll to my right side to come up. But hopefully that gives you a little idea. If anything, this will clear up the whole idea of doing a pelvic clock, what that really is, what that means, what it looks like, what it feels like on your body. Again, you want this device, it's on a, it's a nice circular bottom here, so it rocks and rolls around. And when you're in neutral, you want to make sure that's level. That's level, and your tailbone's right to the end, and your 2 sacral bones are right here, right and left. So it's sort of an expensive device, and I didn't use it, to be honest, for the first 2 years that I had it, but I've been really using it a lot more as of recently, trying to just rebalance my sacrum and hips so I feel better in my body. And I must say, it definitely does help. It helps when I'm on those days where I'm really tight. I do it sometimes in the morning and evening. So hopefully this was useful, and good luck. Let me know how it goes. Okay. Bye-bye. Here's one more look at it. Yep, you can just Google pelvic clock. All right, take it easy. Have a great day.